Hey guys, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's time to try to salvage this Let's Play and do the dark story and do it right. I don't know, it's not been too bad. It's just, I'm getting annoyed by my own voice is what it is. Yeah, the letters are still glitching out because once again I'm using the last stable version of Dolphin 5.0.
Intruder alert. Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder entering the area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all too easy. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared you.
I am the Eggman. Yes, the dark story is primarily Eggman and Rouge. There's not much shadow, I don't think. I'd have to count the levels again. Whoa, what's happening? Whole B button down, there he goes. He kind of hung up for a second there.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation.
Ding bong, I always like that sound effect. There's some good sound effects in Sonic games. Yosh! Like that one. There's a lot of that yosh and oh ho ho ho. It's kind of like Luigi more so. Yosh! Where is the Chow key in this place? That's the question, because we gotta get this guy in the Chow Garden. It's hilarious. I remember cracking up as a kid. There it goes again. I hope it's not about to crash or do something stupid. Every now and then it just starts to run like crap and or crashes. Also, speaking of Eggman and Tails, of the two, I think Eggman's stages are a little bit more enjoyable. Like, see, look at this. This is a nice cluster of enemies, and I think that holds true for the majority of his stages. So, in my opinion, I think it better capitalizes on the gameplay mechanic of these mechs compared to Tails. But it could also just be a matter of ability, of which I lack. There's some things I can't break yet. I wonder what's back there. I forget. Could be the hidden Chow of the stage, you never know.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
Get him. Nothing urgent about it at all. Yeah, they're throwing out extra lives like candy. I'm glad lives are not a thing anymore. Lives, score especially. Score is like the most meaningless thing, but I get it. Back in the days when going to an arcade mattered, you wanted to make a name for yourself on a specific machine, that's when high score mattered, but those days are long gone. That said though, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade games still hold up to this day. Not sure about Simpsons and X-Men, but I know they were like that X-Best ones. Yosh, we're jamming. Yeah, we get a little snippet of Shadow right after this stage, but then his actual first level is not for a while. I think it goes Rouge, and then Eggman again. Which is a shame, because Shadow is probably the coolest character of the Dark Squad. Eggman's neat though, too. He's kind of funny. You gotta give props to any game that lets you play as the bad guy. I think that's such a cool idea, even if it's a simple idea. Name any awesome game in which you're always the hero, where you may want to play as the bad guy. How do you fire this thing? Like, I would love to play as Ganondorf in a Zelda game. Oh, we have to trigger this, probably. Yeah, now it's moving. Okay. Strange, but whatever. Is that the end? Yes, it is.
Yosh!
Yosh! Oh, there's the Chow crate, or one of them, just to taunt you at the end. Crap, I didn't get any Chow things.
Now you know why I am the best.
Yeah. 22. Looking good. Now we see Shadow's Awakening, I believe. is like one of those scenes in a movie where everybody's reaching in for popcorn, wondering what's happening.
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
Almost sounded like Resident Evil for a moment there with the music. It's gotta be fun to score scenes of a movie or game. I love his noises.
Is that you, Sonic? Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now what?
Behold the true power I possess.
Yeah, so I believe we get a little sampling of Shadow, like I said.
Troops hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
A very similar, yet I think slightly more difficult version of Sonic's first boss. I don't think either story mode is supposed to be harder than the other or whatever. It's just a different coat of paint, if you will. Whoa, that sent me flying. Did you see that? That was ridiculous. Oh, crud. Okay, get over there. Man, if I had made that jump, I might have gotten him. Let's not mess this up anymore. But I love, like I said, I know I've said this before, but I love Shadow's running animation. Something about those skates. That's why I try to avoid spin dashing with him. Oh, I jumped too high. Come on, hit the front of it. What? Maria. Oh yeah, get used to that.
Scorpion Troops hotshot.
We're gonna learn more about this Maria character.
To intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
Aim for the
I get you, Omashao. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, in regards to this Let's Play, how I started this video saying let's try to save it, I don't know. In the process of editing and like, because I edit it and I rewatch the stuff and I try to adjust things that need adjusting, but it involves watching the video myself. And after a while, you just get tired of your own voice, and just the slightest little things start to stick out, like moments that are louder than necessary. That's what I'm finding a lot of in this Let's Play. There's a real... I'm having trouble adjusting the volume between the game and myself. Because the game is kind of weird volume-wise, just by itself.
This is Scorpion Troops hotshot.
The characters talk a lot quieter than the music, first of all.
Request additional support.
And some stages are way louder than others, but I guess that's to be expected. I don't know, it's weird. There we go. Yeah, there's nothing to him. I don't know how I died at first.
Pathetic humans.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark?
Oh, we got a repeat cutscene, but with Rouge music instead of Knuckles. Dry Lagoon. Lagoon is a funny word. I like this stage, I always have. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a couple practices in. You'll see I have some animals already. But I definitely want the Chow key because at the moment, if I go to stage select, I can only pick the hero characters when I go to the Chow Garden. which makes it impossible to raise a dark Chow. And I'm trying to get a shadow one, in addition to the sonic one. So I think what I realized is in story mode...
Only 2 more.
Oh wow, that was lucky. There you go. That's a great example. I got the second one before the first. I don't even remember what the first clue said now, to be honest. Hold on. There's a way to get to another area of this place, and I can't remember where exactly it is. But I do know where the other Chow container is, and I want to get that stuff. 'Cause we have to find the key with each character before we can pick them in the Chow Garden. Gonna be using Shadow primarily to raise that other Chow, but we'll take what we can get to kick things off. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it yet, because I think my main Chow that I've been raising is the one we're gonna use for the bonus video at the end of everything. But we could see. I like the Rouge music. What would you call it, though? The voices in the background. It's not scat, because that's something else. Well, that depends on where you live, too. Because it makes me think of the lyric of The Great Mighty Pooh. Wait, the turtle, that's it! Okay. No, but scatting is a thing. It's kind of rapish, right? Where it's just like you're making a bunch of noise, but it goes to some kind of a rhythm. I don't know. Yes, you ride the turtle to a secret area, and there we go. Very much like Wild Canyon. This actually looks exactly like Wild Canyon, just with a little bit of tropical climb. Yeah, it's nice. Even more mellow than Knuckles rapping at times. I think I prefer it, honestly. I always liked women lounge singers. You know, when there's always like a lineup of 3 and they're just shimmying by a microphone and like doing random voice things, backup vocals. I like those kind of ladies. Whoa! We just passed a thing. Yeah! Yeah, this part's amazing. Has a very Goldmember vibe from Austin Powers. I don't know, I think if I was a woman, that's what I would want to be, is one of those voluptuous backup singers. It's true, though. Not gonna act like it's not. I wouldn't have said it if it wasn't at least partially true. Wait a minute. I see it.
It's gotta be close.
It's gotta be in my hand. Good job, Rouge. Look at those jiggle physics in the ears. B.
It's all too easy for me.
I suppose that it is. All right, well, in tradition, we're going to see each character at least once in the Chow Garden. There's nothing to Rouge, although she can dig whenever she finds the ability. That's a thing. I forgot about that. And there's 2 other gardens we can unlock besides this neutral Chow Garden. And with Knuckles and Rouge, you can dig up something that I think your Chow can wear on its head. I don't think you can dig up anything more important than that. Yeah, here he is.
Cute.
So cute.
So cute.
Why is he not? Oh, okay. I named him Shadow, by the way, and I took him to the doctor, and this guy's got better natural ability than the other dude. He had a B rank something. I can't remember what it was, though. I'm not going to show all of this, just this dude's taking a snooze. That's actually for the better, so I don't accidentally feed him something. But yeah, we're just going to get this guy going. Again, I don't know my plans between the two Chow. What I'm going to do exactly. Yep. We gotta get this guy to be dark so we can unlock both gardens, at least. Sand Ocean. Do we get a cutscene?
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
Okay, more Eggman. Oh yes, this is a very slow crawl mission. Because we don't have the hover ability with Eggman. That's very tricky, I gotta tell you. There's so many times, every time I jump with Eggman, I want to jump again and start hovering, and I forget that I don't have it yet with him. from playing all the Tails missions since I've gotten it. It is, I think, the first one we get. They might actually be this stage. Or maybe it's the next one, I don't know. But yeah, that kind of makes this a slow-moving platformer, almost. But I enjoy this more than the Tails desert level. I like the nighttime ambiance. The music is forgettable, but mellow, and that's appreciated. I like mellow vibes to anything. That kind of goes back to what I was saying about this Let's Play, where I feel like at times I talk too loudly. And it has never been my wanted style. I never thought it was, but sometimes I watch these things and I realize maybe we do need to tone it down a bit. But then you get the audio balancing issue, because the normalize button never seems to do what people say that it does. Unless you moved everything to the same audio track and then hit normalize. And then moved it back to its own separate track and made adjustments accordingly, but I feel like by the end of it, you get the same result as if you do manually do it minute by minute anyway. But yeah, you know who I wish I could talk like? Johnny Carson. I know I brought him up already, but he had a weird voice. It's kind of like a mix of Sean Connery and then somebody more normal. I know there's an interview of him on David Letterman, I think in 1991, where he was talking about some NBC executive named Mr. Kittner. And just the way he says the words, he's like, I said Mr. Kittner, I said my gosh. I don't know, just the SHs. And everything just kind of rolls together in a weird Johnny Carson way. I don't know how else to explain it. But every now and then I wish I could talk in some way that was interesting like that. Because that's one thing that I've noticed in this Let's Play especially. Whenever I see something for the first time that I haven't seen in a while, like the first time I entered the Chow Garden in this Let's Play, I made this noise. It's like that gushing noise to emphasize how the nostalgia is hitting me. And it's usually, I don't know, it's just really irritating whenever I hear it, and I'm trying to not do it. I guess it's like all, right? Not the word all, but like when people actually say aw, like aw man or aw shucks, it's that same thing, but that's all you say is just aw. But I do it so loud and dumb, like aw that music man, but way louder. I want to try to not do that. There's the skeleton dog, that's the dude that erases everything. So if you want to build your Chow up first and then erase all the animal parts that he gets randomly, just go farm skeleton dogs. It's a pain, but it's a necessary thing in breeding specific looking Chow, if you care. This day and age, I don't think too many people care. Once upon a time. Yosh. Yeah, so still no Shadow. Shadow's level's probably next if I had to guess, but I think that's gonna be its own video. At the moment, I'm enjoying the mood of this though. I feel like I'm speaking more mellow, but we'll see when I go to edit it, and especially when I make the volume adjustments, because that's really where it's gotta be right. I don't know, maybe it is just a individual style thing. I think maybe my Let's Play style is better suited for those 2-hour-long videos of Zelda stuff, where I can just talk about whatever. Oh man, I want this parrot that was over here. Oh yeah, there we go, ×8. What's that? You know, for as slow as this is, wait, there's something else over here. This might still be A rank. I have a lot of coins, rings. 5 minutes though. I don't know, doesn't this feel like an entirely different game compared to something that would be Sonic? mean, I guess it is, but it's good. I'm still enjoying this, like I said, a little bit better than the Tails levels, all of the Tails levels. This must be the end. Yep.
Yush!
Yosh! There's the SH again. 23,000. Oh, really?
Piece of cake.
That was a very weird, oh, really? I didn't know I was capable of such weirdness. 24. Here it is, though. Eggman in the Chow Garden. Hold on, tone it down. The voice is getting loud. We don't like that. This guy runs faster than Sonic. I think that's actually true in this game, at least. He runs faster than Sonic. Look, you can. I remember we used to just run in circles in this. It was funnier as a kid. I remember we were cracking up the first time we saw it. There's actually a hack or something of the City Escape level where they replace Sonic with Eggman on foot. And it's...
Yosh.
There's the Yosh.
Yosh. Yosh. Yosh. Yosh. Yosh. Yosh. Yosh.
Getting them back to neutral color here.
Yosh. 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 Yosh.
I don't know, I kind of want to take care of him more with Shadow, though. This guy's tall as crap, too. Wow. What an odd-shaped man. Here's the ghost. The ghost erases their legs, though, and I don't remember how to get it back. Ah, boo-boo. There he is. He's a little ghost now. He crawls. He looks like Chauncey from Luigi's Mansion. That creepy baby, dude. The rattle. Yeah, I don't remember how to get their legs back, because I don't really like the ghost-looking chows. I gotta look that up. Oh, I got a little forehead quill.
Yo.
Gee, shake him, why don't you? Shaking baby syndrome. You need to simmer there, Eggman. There's the skeleton dog. It erased something, but he's still got the parrot quill. Well, yeah, you should look up that video, though, of City Escape as Eggman. It's amusing for a moment. Yeah, look at him, he's turning grayish. I think he gets a really deep reddish black. The more evil he gets. But there we go, that's about that. I don't think there's anything else running around here. Feed him a little bit. But yeah, next time we will move on to Shadow. Yeah, look at this guy sprints like crazy. I like how he's on an angle too, like running on the sides of his feet. That water cave is where the races in the karate are as well. Look, he's almost as tall as the tree. You gotta finish your fruit, buddy. Alright, well, next time we will move on and play as Shadow. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.